They have to go all the way over here, all the way up the bridge, all the way down here, and then all the way over here, back here, over to here. It's going to take you 4 times as long to drive to that grocery store as it would be to walk. I guess we see the value now in the footpaths. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, where we're deep into the clothing game right now. Hip deep into clothing, as the kids say these days. We've made 2 out of 20 tons of clothes and 8 out of 25 tons of fabric. And to do that, all I had to do was build a completely different town over here. And much to the chagrin of our campaign advisor here, I've done far more than was actually necessary to set up the clothing manufacturer thing here. I put in everything. We're doing all the things here. We're making chemicals over here. We're making fabrics out of the chemicals. Then we're making clothing out of the fabrics. I got a nice little chain going on here. And this is going to take a while to tick over. Like, there's 3 out of 20. There's 9 out of 25. I thought we might use the time to see if there's other ways that we could be making money. Because we've got our one pump jack down here, our oil drill thingamajiggy here, and that just goes right into the chemical thing. But if there's oil here, is there other places around here we could be getting oil? So 39%, 45, look, 68% up here, 70, 76, 77. Can I get a raise on 77? Anyone want to give me any more than 77? No, I think we're going to tap out at 77 there. Okay, spin that guy around, because I want the road to go this way, but I want the pipe Hoosie McWhat's to go that way. Pipes terrify me in this game, but I think I'm going to give that a whirl. Pop that guy down, and let's get a road going over there, because we're feeding the oil into the plastics and chemical thing, or rather the chemical thing. There's no reason we couldn't be selling a little oil to, you know, the rest of the planet. So feed that road right into here. That will connect quite nicely to that. Now, what do I do with this? Because now we're creating it, but I don't really need to feed it into a factory. 15 tons I could potentially put there. Let's look at storage. Obviously liquid. I mean, it's a liquid, right? So this does what? Oil, fuel, storage. Perfect. That's exactly what I need, is oil, fuel, storage. It'll hold 1,500 tons of oil, and there's my pipe connector right there. So I want to, except you don't go that way. There you go. You go in that way. All right, so you connect up nicely like that. Let's do a fuel tank, oil tank, thingamajiggy right there. And then we're going to connect a road to this. This is going to be very exciting. We're getting into the oil game now. We're going to be oil barons here in the Soviet Republic. And none too soon. That thing is filling up quickly. I've got, you know, over half my oil in there. Now it's feeding into the tank. Perfect. That's what I want. So what could we do with you? What kind of truck hauls oil? Is there like a liquid thing? Oil tank. Oh, that was easy. Oil tank. Perfect. Cisterns, right, what do? You do 11 tons, 7, and 3.6. How are we doing on the clothing thing, by the way? The fabric is coming in hot and heavy. The clothes, not as much. I'm going to investigate. Maybe we're missing something over there. Where's my 11-tonner? Get 2 11-tonners in here. You know what you're going to do? You're going to sell oil to the rest of the planet. So start here, collect all the oil, okay? And then, I know this is going to be a long, long drive. Way over there. Actually, is there anything closer? Just while I'm having the thought about that, is there any... Yeah! Oh, hang on. I mean, it's not actually that much closer. It's kind of 6 and 1/2 dozen the other. But there's another little depot thing there. A little, what do you call it? A crossing area there. Customs or something. Oh, yeah, let's... just go away. I'll come back to you in a sec. I need to build a very, very, very big road. Well, now, hang on. Now that I'm thinking about this, Dave. Escape out of that. Now that I'm thinking about this, slam this into pause mode. Would this be smarter to do with a train? Because I could get a train line over there like nobody's business. Might this be smarter to do with a train? Okay, hang on. To investigate that, I'm going to have to reinvestigate my other town that I paid absolutely no attention to, because it's working out fine. It's the best town in the Soviet Republic. So down here we did coal. Coal goes into aggregate storage, coal storage we'll call that because it's my brain, and then that goes to train aggregate loading. Perfect. And then the train comes out of the depot, it grabs the Hoosie McWhat's-its, it does a big loop. There's my choo-choo right now. What are you guys doing? Are you coming back, or are you leaving? You're leaving. You got 560 tons of coal on you right now. There's got to be a way I can do that, but with oil. Oil, fuel, loading and unloading. Boom. Right there. Oil, fuel, loading and unloading. I can do both with one thing. What is this? Same deal. Do you have like a difference between you? Apart from price, you seem to be much, much bigger and more expensive. And same deal there. That one, maybe it doesn't hold as much? Or maybe they're just a little different. I don't know. What do you look like when you're at home? Where's your train tracks? Your train tracks are there. There's your pipe. Your pipe comes out to here. And I could get the train tracks to roll right over that thing. I think this is the way to go. Forget the whole truck nonsense. Let's get this on some train tracks. Okay, build that. I'm very excited about this. Let's figure out why are we not making as much clothing as we should be. What's the problem here? It's workers. Yeah, there's just not a lot of people working here. I barely got anyone working here. Well, you know what the answer to that is. More housing. When in doubt, just force more people to live here. That's what I say. That's not going to quite work, though. How about we go the slightly smaller one here? That will work. Where's your road? There it is. Okay, so road yourself right in there. You're going to live right next to the factory. You're going to love it. You're not. You're going to hate it. You're going to be like, oh my god, my life is just making clothes. That's all I do. I just make clothes all day. I work in a sweatshop. Dave has made me a sweatshop. Okay, that'll hold those guys for a while. That should get plenty of new workers in who can work in the sweatshop. Now, back to my train. I'm very excited about the train. How are we doing over here, by the way? Yeah, we're putting oil in there. Oil is happening. Are you full yet? No, I think once we set up the tank, it looks like it started shunting things over to here. Fine, whatever. We're going to need a whole lot of train going on right now. So let's start you here. All right, I want to leave room in case I've got to do any kind of loop or anything like I did with the coal thing. Bring you over here, sort of in that direction. Now, this thing is right here. Okay, bring it out to there. Did I actually make that connection? Yeah, actually I did. Good for me. Yay! And then I could just loop it out. Like this, right? Is there any reason I can't do that? Apart from the fact it's kind of silly? You're going out that way. Okay, do that. It's a little silly, but I'm gonna cope with all of that. This is all fine. A little silly. It's kind of brand for the channel. What I didn't put in, though, is the train depot part. Okay, there's my loading and unloading. All right, wow, it's already got 19 tons of oil in there. Dang, kid, 20 tons of oil. Perfect, okay. You need a choo-choo, though. So remind me, how I go about doing that. Depot? Train depot. Okay, can I get you... How are you going to work exactly? I kind of like you maybe have you sort of here-ish? Does that make sense? Spin yourself around so at least the road is going the right way. I'm just gonna kind of redo this a little bit. I'm not happy with what's going on here. Take all of this out. All right, all of this can go away. All of that, and all of that. Okay. And then start to put all of that back, basically. I vaguely feel like I'm doing this backwards, but I'm gonna kind of roll with it right now. So you're gonna go into there. Hopefully that will be my loop. So you're gonna come out here. I feel I've done this backwards. I feel I've got the ins and the outs and the outs and the ins. So, well, you know what? Let's just see if it's going to work, first of all, and then I'll adjust from there. I'm just very excited about selling oil to literally everyone. I'm not even going to bother putting in a road until we're done here. Okay, so for argument's sake, let's purchase a new Whoozy McWhatsit here. Who's good in the sense of, like, they can haul things. You have a thing. Okay, is that... Wait, what is that? What do you do? I don't even know what you do. I should probably figure out what you do before I do any of this. Motor wagon, passenger... I could take passengers. What if we took passengers on the oil truck? Train. Thing. Cargo wagon, diesel locomotive. Okay, I want to get rid of you, because I don't think you're correct. Just sell that off. Yep, sell that back off. I didn't want that. Show me the diesel locomotive. Okay. I think that's the thing I literally just bought. Oh, this one's kind of classic choo-choo. 1957 to 1962 Czechoslovakia. It's like Thomas the Tank Engine. No, let's get something a little more beefy, shall we? I think that works. Now I need cargo. I want to put in passengers. I want to put in passengers. I think this is fun. They're probably going to say you can't do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. Which one of you holds oil? Cement? Open hopper, probably not that. Which one? Oh, you look right. Yeah, oil. Okay, you'll hold up to 60 tons, so let's get... I see they're not going to let me do it. Oh, no fun. Oh, you guys are terrible. Okay, fine, I'll sell this thing. All right, make it go away. Yes. Oh, you made the whole thing go away. No, I wanted the first thing, just not the second thing. Diesel locomotive. This guy. Okay, now I want to move these guys up to here. There we go. That's what we're trying to accomplish there. All right, there's my choo-choo. Now I need to make you go places, if it's going to work. So I want you to go here and load... What does that load? Open type. Load all the oil. Okay, and then you're going to go over here somewhere. There we go. You're going to go over here and unload all the oil. If I say launch, are you guys good? Yes, no, maybe? Okay, you're starting there. I'm just not sure you can make that cut when you come back. I guess we're just going to have to find out. All right, so you're coming in. This is no problem. You're coming in. You're going to fill up all the oil, right? Or however much is here. Anyway, there we go. You're loading up all the oil. Current value, not actually that much, really, is it? Wow, we don't make a lot of money on oil. You'd think oil would be a fortune. You'd think oil would just be stupid money. We're missing boards. We'll come back to that. Don't sweat it, man. I'll get to you in a sec. You'd think that would be like a lot more money. 43 tons of oil. It's only 2,500 rubles? That doesn't seem right, does it? Okay, how are we doing over in the clothing factory? We have a few more workers. Okay, we've got a few more workers in here. Is this full? No, it's not full at all. Get a bunch of immigrants in here. Just everybody lives here now. All the people live here. Do you have any problems, by the way? No church or spirituality. Yeah, that's kind of a you problem, not a me problem. I should get even more workers in here. We can't store or export it. Oh, are you full? Oh, you're full. Oh, okay, that's easy. I can do that one. That's just some trucks, man. I just kind of don't need these cisterns anymore, do I? I'm going to keep them just in case I need it. You can expand factory's internal storage by connecting it to a warehouse. Yeah, that is something I could do. You ain't wrong about that. I could store more clothes in a warehouse. That's actually a remarkably good idea. That's an amazing idea. I should probably do that. Liquids, dry bulk, aggregates, and general cargo. That'd be a general cargo. Warehouses do fabric. How about and clothes? Okay, perfect. So is there somewhere I could link you guys? Yeah, you'll link right there. You'll link yourselves right over there. So flatten the train and put that in there. And then I'll get a road going over to you guys. That should alleviate the problems with storage at least. So where'd your road go? Yeah, right here. You can just come right over to there. Perfect. I feel like we should be making more money with the oil. I can't say that enough times. That just seems ridiculous that we're making only a few thousand on oil. Like oil. One of the most prime ingredients for the entire planet Earth. Like everything you're doing right now has oil connected to it in some way. No, it's true. Really, look around you. Everything that you're doing, everything that you're touching, it all has oil connected to it in some way or another. It was either made out of oil, or it was shipped using oil as the fuel. It's all about oil. And you're telling me I'm only getting a few pennies for those. Are you for realsies with that? The track is working, though. Good news is the track is working. So you're going to come back and you're going to pick up more oil, which we're getting... That seems like that should be so much more oil. Or money, rather. So much more money. Yeah, we're not producing it that quickly. It's almost a bit of a waste until we have more of it. But, hey, you know what? 14 tons is 14 tons for 839 rubles. Citizen happiness is too low. It's probably because they work in a sweatshop, hon. Yeah, now we're starting to store clothes over in the warehouse. And we finished the fabric part of the equation. We just got to get going on the clothes here. But now that they can get some out, we can get some in to the warehouse. I should probably set up a truck line to start selling these. So I'm probably not a cistern, although it's perfectly clean. There's no reason we couldn't use that. What would do clothing? Can I do that in a microbus? Please say yes. It just takes passengers. Very, very fussy. How about the old SKD? Can we do SKD? Yeah, we can do an SKD. SKD will work just fine. Not the tank. That only does cement. Someone in comments was saying the big money's in cement. and concrete and stuff. I'll definitely, we'll see how that comes down the road. What do? You do 4.7 tons. I don't actually need that much. Let's do the T-138. It was the best of the franchise anyway. Come here, you. And you, I'm going to set up a very simple route for you. You're going to start at the warehouse. You're going to load up any clothing. Okay. Why don't you go... Actually, I don't have a road over there, Dave. There's no... You haven't drawn a road over there. So do I draw a road over there, or do I want these guys to go all the way over here? It's kind of 6 and 1, half dozen of the other. Just go over here and unload any clothing. Just going to be just a little bit more money here. Launch that. And we also researched metal things, right? Don't we have more mines? We could do an iron mine. Or what do we got here? Iron processing and a steel mill. Wow, a lot of pollution on that. A lot of pollution. I don't suppose there's a good iron deposit around here, is there? I'm going to guess the answer is no. Because the answer is usually no when I want to do something cool, like build an iron mine. No, there's nothing going on down here. Nothing at all. Okay. How about, maybe we could do another coal mine. There was coal down here in the first place. How about more coal? I'm fine with digging up as much coal as we can humanly get. Yeah, it's good. If not spectacular. 24%, 23%. Maybe? I'm thinking a firm maybe on this. It might just be, again, just supplemental income. Also, I should probably set up some fields down here. We always need crops. There's no time where we don't need crops. That's a very silly bridge you built there, Dave. What's your deal? What are you missing? Crops? Probably crops. Oh, no, you're full of cows. You're full up on cows. We're finally full of cows. Are we killing the cows? We should probably be killing the cows. There's no workers here. There's nobody around who can take a cow out. Not one person can just, I don't know, kill a cow, really. Chop it up, turn it into things. Have we made any meat? No, because there's nobody working here. Okay, well, solution again, more humans. So a little residential right there. And I feel these guys are probably fairly far away from the amenities. There's a bar way over here. No, sorry, that's a shopping center. How's the distillery doing while I just happen to be looking at it? Yeah, we're making booze. Booze is happening. I'm going to set up some of the normal things for these guys, like food and that kind of thing. Put a grocery store right sort of here-ish, right in the middle. And actually, too bad people can't walk stuff over, right? Like from the meat processing plant, they couldn't just come over to the grocery store and put some meat in there, right? No, they're probably going to have to drive to do that. That's going to be a stupid drive, by the way. They have to go all the way over here. All the way up the bridge. All the way down here. And then all the way over here. Back here. Over to here. It's going to take you 4 times as long to drive to that grocery store as it would be to walk. I guess we see the value now in the footpaths. And make sure people actually live in here, too. A few of those. Few of those. There we go. 157 max. Does that solve your problem, Chief? Why not? Why are we not... Why does nobody want to go over here and work? Show me this. You can get there, right? Why are you saying you can't... Oh, do we maybe need a footpath just going in here? That's probably it. You guys just probably can't get from A to B. There you go, Chief. Can you go there now? Does that make your life easier? You want to go work here? There we go. Oh, yeah, he's even got a little briefcase. He must be the manager. That's more like it. Okay, there we go. We're starting to fill up on workers there. Okay, because you're going to start making meat, and then we're going to start putting the meat in here. You can't move anything right now because you're full of cows. That whole building is just packed with cows. Are those the cows? They are the cows. Oh, wait, I wasn't wrong. You are actually packed with cows. That is, oh, one just disappeared. 2 just disappeared. Oh, yeah, the slaughterhouse is having a good day. Okay, so now you're going to move the meat in here. Now I got to start moving the meat around. I swear I bought a refrigerated truck somewhere. Is one of you refrigerated? You are refrigerated. Perfect. I knew I saved you for a reason. Okay, so you're going to come to the meat storage. You're going to load up all meat. No, all the meat. I want you to load the meat. Take this off. Load meat. Do you want to load? Why can't you load meat? What's wrong with you? Oh, because you're going to the food factory. Okay, take this off, and then start that again. Okay, so I want you to go from here and load meat. Why are you not doing this? What is your problem with that? It's a refrigerated truck. That's what I need. It says you're transporting something. I can't imagine what. I guess you could just, like, load whatever is there. Load 100% of anything. That's fine. You know, just load whatever's there. It's going to be meat. I can tell you right now, it's going to be meat. I can't check that either. I'm clicking to my heart's content. It's not doing anything. Can you launch? First stop is unreachable. You sure about that? Where's my... You sure? I feel like it's not. Are you saying you can't go down that bridge for some reason? Is that a one-way bridge? Have I done something catastrophically stupid? Yes, the answer is probably yes. Could you come here? And then let's try that nonsense again. Can you not get out of here? No, that's impossible. I've done tons of vehicles out of there, Dave. That was ridiculous. Why would you say that? Also, what are you waiting to do? Food factory for food, customs house for food. Launch? Launch that? Are you okay? You're off and running. How about you? Can you go now? All right, now you can go. Must have been something with that bridge. That's weird. But anyway, we're going to be getting some meat out to the people. And how's the clothing thing doing? We're about a little over halfway done with clothing. All right. Is there any issues I need to know about? Nope, you are operating without issues. And you are absolutely moving things over to here. Perfect. Okay, how's my oil game going on here? You are producing oil, you have some oil, and you have some oil. And it's almost a waste to do that big a train, but I don't know. Could I get maybe one more in there? Is that insane? That's insane, right? People shouldn't do things like that, but I'm going to do it, obviously. Anywhere else? Even if it's just a little bit, honestly, it would just be supplemental oil. 29, 30, 35, 39, 40. We're going to put this literally next to somebody's house, aren't we? This is like somebody's house right here. And we're like, yep, that's what you're getting. I won't be able to cross that road, though. Oh, there isn't a road. Hang on, there isn't a road. 16. 16 for easy, because it'll just snap right in. Or, if I put this over like this, way more. Yeah, I'm gonna put an oil derrick, pump jack, whatever, literally in front of this person's window for 42% oil. Literally in front of their window. Boom. Welcome to my Soviet Republic. And get a road there. That'll work for that. Don't really specifically need it, but it'll be good. Okay, so now we're pumping more oil into here. So are you filling up a little bit faster? Kind of, really. Yeah, sort of. Pipe went right in, so that snapped nicely. So that should be a little more oil that we can sell people for apparently dirt cheap money. I wonder if I should get another one of those refrigerated trucks. We're actually filling up on meat much quicker than I anticipated. How many cows do we have? Okay, we've killed all the cows at this point. Are we moving through the cows? Yeah. Okay, so actually I probably don't need another refrigerated truck, because once we got through all those cows, everything just sort of ground to a halt as we make more cows. There's one cow and we immediately killed it. That guy didn't even have a chance. Oh, I see the problem here. There's a barrier. Yeah, you're right. They couldn't get there. Why is there a barrier there? Kind of weird. Does that road not go out in that direction? Let me just try some light demolition here. Demolish that. And then can I make a road going from here to... Oh, yeah, it just doesn't connect. Okay, that's fair. You know what? That's fine. Put that road right there for no obvious reason. Oh, yeah, I was going to do fields down in the other town. I may as well. We always need crops. It's never going to hurt to have crops down here. Train line goes that way. Maybe over here. That'd be kind of a cool spot for a little farm. All right, we're going to do another farm. It's never going to hurt to have crops. Apparently, they grow year-round. First few days of February, and we're still growing things. I don't really know how that works, but here it is. Oh, thank you for reminding me about boards. Because you know what else I could put down here would be a logging camp. All little ways to make money here. So, give me just a small farm. I'm not going to go nuts with this, but just a small farm. Like right sort of... leave room for a road, just in case I want to get a road out there. Just put that down there. And then just maybe a few small fields. Nothing crazy. Actually, if I'm going to go nothing crazy, why don't we do medium fields? Wow, those are big. Okay, that's a really, really, really big field. That's a super big field. And I should probably leave room for the silo. Can I get this to live like... That's a mountain, Dave. There we go. One medium field. Dang, that thing is big. One medium field there. I was going to do... Actually, could I squeeze one in here? I was going to do the silo, but... Why? What's your problem here? Need flat terrain. Okay, would a small field help you? Would that be a little more accessible? I feel like this will do the job a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, it could live there. It's weird, but it could live there. Put one there. And that's, again, weird, but there it is. And then one there. And then can I get one more one? Like right in, right in there. Makes no sense. Welcome to the channel. Sure, we got some nice paved roads going in there. Now you need all sorts of things. You need, no, that's the small farm. I want to buy vehicles. You're going to need a combine or two. You're definitely going to need a tractor or two. And then a couple of covered hulls. Who holds the most? Actually, the fields actually don't produce that much, so it's not that big a deal. So let's do that, and then let's put up... I know we don't need it right now, but let's at least put up the grain silo thing, grain storage. So put that guy right... Actually, bring him down a little like that. There we go. Right there. And if I can, I'm going to squeeze in, like, maybe just even a small residential to live here. Just make sure there's plenty of people living around here. Yeah, perfect. Right there. That'll do just nicely. Connect that to that with the old footpaths here, because it's all about the footpaths here. Footpaths for everybody. Okay, back to work here. Back to work. How are we doing? The clothing thing is doing great. Only 3 more tons of clothes. How are we producing the oil here? More importantly, how much do we have here? 4.2. I suppose the train is coming by on a regular basis. It's only so fast. Oh my god, this guy must hate me. It's only so fast we can produce oil. Oh my god. It's scraping the building. That is going to be so annoying. Just all day. Oh, this guy hates me. I'm so sorry if that's your window. What other loading things can I put on a train? So for cargo train station. Okay, cargo train station. So that'll just be basically everything. Almost everything except any, like, liquids like oil or fuel. But anything basically solid I can put in here. I'm wondering. Show me this. Show me this. What does this look like? Okay, you got some roads and you got some train tracks. So I could train track you, like, I don't know, say like that. And then you could load stuff in. Interesting. Because what I'm thinking is a warehouse that connects to this. And then I could have trucks just load anything in all day. Just anything at all. And then I can, you know, kind of hook the train up to do a little bit of everything. They could have different kinds of cargo things. I'm bummed I can't put passengers on that. That really makes me sad. Citizen health too low. I bet it is. I bet it is. I've only got like 1 hospital for this entire place. All right, I will build you, please, a hospital. Everyone's all fussy about the hospitals around here. Okay, 1 hospital. Okay, is everybody happy now? I want to be sorry, but I just can't. This is too good. Just all day long. And let's make sure that you get your guys an ambulance here. You can have one of the little buses and one of the little Ghostbuster cars there. I will get you some staff. I know, I need, like, experts for that kind of thing. Let's get you, well, obviously more housing. More warm bodies, please. Can we put something sort of here-ish, like this? It actually looks like it goes with a hospital. It's kind of cool. Put that right there. And then obviously do the footpaths, because it's all about the footpaths. Footpath to here, footpath to here. And then we'll make sure we get experts in there. Really, really smart people who know what doctory things do. You know what? That reminds me. There's a medical university. Should I get that? Should we have, like, I don't know, better doctors? That being said, now hang on, Dave, hang on. You've really been focused on making money, and you're not doing too bad. You actually made some economic moves here, but this thing is 169 rubles. You only got 4.5 million right now. All right, you don't have unlimited money here, and the oil game ain't playing out. All right, you got 2 oil jacks going, and they're making basically pennies. I wonder what I don't know what this does. Like, I know what the technical university does. It does like researchy stuff. Speaking of which, where's the Lenin Technical Institute for the Arts, please? I need to make sure that we're actually doing research. There we go, down in the quad here. Okay, what are you guys doing right now? Are you not researching anything? Well, that's a little silly. What do we got? Fuel processing. Refining crude oil into fuel. We start making fuel, obviously. Concrete utilization. Potential use of concrete in prefab panels. Again, the comments was saying the money's in concrete. How about introduction to broadcasting? Because I can't do the radio or the TV stations. Why don't we get going on that and make like everybody do that, please? And let's get a bunch of experts in here. Very, very smart people. It doesn't actually say what they're experts in. They could be experts in ditch digging. They could be the best ditch diggers on the planet. It doesn't actually say they're doctors of any sort. But we apparently have 9 doctors in here. You know what? That's more than enough doctors. That's plenty of doctors. Oh, Dunya's back. Apparently we finished the clothing thing. Alright, let's continue our progress together. Yeah, it probably won't be with you, Dunya. I wasn't a big fan. Alright, we're running out of stuff here. What have I got? Goods. I need a distribution office for that. So I need to research that before I can even start it. Would you let me start that? No, you're really not going to let me start that. Iron mining, okay. And then that's locked. Well, I guess it's iron mining then. Set up facilities for mining and production of iron. I'd love to. Oh, you're back. Okay. Emphasize the importance of mining iron. I'd love to mine iron. Honestly, your face looks like it's filled with iron. I could set up a mining operation right there. You could not look more steely if your life depended on it. You have the steely look down pat. I look at you and I'm like, you know what? I'm just actually not going to mess with this guy. I want to, because I want to make fun of the tie more than anything. But I'm not going to, because he has a steely look upon his face. Okay, what do you got, Chief? What's my first move? Choose locations where iron ore is abundant. Yes, that's a very, very core fundamental. Stefan, you got it, man. If you're going to do some iron mining, go find some iron. Build an iron mine with a source quality of at least 15%. Well, see, the problem there is we were looking for one of those, and we didn't find one. Building mines in iron with higher iron ore will use... Yes, so this is really self-explanatory. If you're in a place that has a lot of iron ore, you're going to get a lot of iron ore. That part I get. Now, I've tried to do these overlays, and I just don't see... Like, I'm obviously missing something here. But resources. So, like, I want iron... Why is this not alphabetical? Why would this not be alphabetical? This is like core basics here. Make this fundamental. Iron ore. Okay, I want that. But then when I pan up, I don't... Like, I'm looking for an illuminated area. I'm looking for something that says, hey, you're on an overlay. Here's where the iron ore lives. And I'm just not seeing that. I'm obviously doing my overlays wrong. I've never been good with overlays. They're really my nemesis, my Achilles heel, if you will, with games is overlays. So we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. I'm just going to pan up and then search, really, just like this. I'm just going to kind of brush the map along and see if anything ever pops up here that says more than 0%. Unemployment's high. We're working on iron mines, dude. Hey, game, what happens if I don't have anywhere with, like, iron? Like, are we kind of, like, game over at that point? Because I'm going to tell you, I'm looking around, man. I'm not seeing a lot. Maybe I'm panned out too far. If I can, I'd like to keep it local to the 3 towns that I have. Okay, so good news, bad news. I found some iron way kind of over there. It's 62, 67, 69. Can I get into the 70s, maybe? Maybe with the 70s? No, about 69. Bad news is it's in the middle of freaking nowhere. Nowhere. This is nowhere. Okay, I'm going to give this a loose shot here because, you know, it's kind of our mission. But, yeah, this is in the middle of nowhere. I can't stress how far away this is from literally everything else. Like, I can't even see the other town from the iron mine. It's not even visible. Oh, this is going to be a thing. Okay, well... I'd say start with a road. Also should probably start with a rail line. Because the next nearest town is my coal mining town, which is, dear God, this is far away. Okay, well, guess who's building another new town then? Yeah, Stefan, I'm working on just basic transportation right now, man. You didn't tell me the iron mine was in the middle of nowhere. Build an iron processing plant. Yeah, we'll certainly come to that at some point in the future, man. I just got to begin to get, like, anything at all going on over here, man. Stefan, wow, dude, seriously. Let's begin to make this happen here. Oh, hang on, I should have built a bridge over the lake. That would have looked really pretty. Oh, alright, well, here we are. Don't do anything that you're doing right now. Where is this place? It's way down here somewhere. I got a big hill in the way, too. I know I can do tunnels. That might be a little bit advanced class for me right now. I'd rather just kind of work around this if I can. Spending a fortune on these roads, Stefan. I hope you know that. This is effectively another country, Stefan. Okay, what is it you want now? An iron processing plant. Alright, Sargard, you're going to be the heart of my, I don't know, steel empire or something. Yeah, an iron processing. Cool. Can't wait. Stefan, I feel this has all been a big scam on your part. This will go to here quite nicely, actually. So bring that, yeah, right to, come on. I know you want to connect. There you go, and my road will be right there. That'll be perfect. So flatten that. And then clip it in. Thank you. Get back to my road. Stefan, you and I are going to have words later. Okay, let's think in advance. Am I near another border that would have, you know, the customs house thing? No. No, we're in the middle of nowhere. We're up on a mountain somewhere. And it's pouring rain. Of course it's pouring rain. Very sharp curve here. Watch out for that. Actually, hang on. There's signs. Can I literally do that? No, I want... There's somewhere in here there's street signs. No, I don't want to cancel anything. I just want I want to tell people about this dangerous curve. Select I need to start with a different game. No, I don't want to post speed limits. That's ridiculous. All I want to do is tell people it's a dangerous curve. No overtaking by heavy goods. Wow, that's very, very specific. 80 tons of iron ore. Dude, nobody lives here, man. Nobody lives here. Okay, nobody lives here. There's nobody here. Okay, nobody exists here. All right. What kind of warehouse would you need? Well, you know what? Start the ball rolling, because there's nobody here. Yeah, absolutely nobody lives here. We're on a mountain. I don't even know who would want to live here, but I'm going to force people to live here, basically. So I'm going to need a lot of folks to live here. If you want to move down to the middle of nowhere, boy, have I got a place for you. So one of those, and then another one of those. That'll get me started, at least. And then, obviously, footpaths. This is like blowing all my money stuff on. I was actually not completely 100% economically terrible in this game. Oh, there's a building on fire. Of course there is. Where's the building on fire? Nachomo. Which one of my many, many towns... Yeah, I can see it way up there. I'm coming... Eventually, it's a very, very long drive. Yeah, no, that's definitely on fire. That's a warehouse, too. I'd really love it if the warehouse was, like, 100% not on fire. So what we've got now is a fire. I'd like the opposite. I'd like less fire and more not on fire, really, basically, is what I'm going with there. Let's pop a... actually, that's gonna limit where my exit for the thingamajiggy is there. Let's make sure we don't do that if we can possibly avoid that. Alright, I said I wanted the fire out, but I also want the fire station to live somewhere where it's not going to interrupt my economic boom. Just everyone hold tight over there. Try to keep the clothes that are stored in there from not burning. I'm hastily building a firehouse, and then I'm going to hastily buy some fire trucks, and then hopefully people are going to hastily work here. Okay, 1, 2 fire trucks. There you go, guys. Anyone want to... like, rush in and work here at all? Maybe some people want to live here? Or maybe you might want to become volunteer firefighters? No? Do you need a footpath? Would that help you? Because basically everything is helped by footpaths. When in doubt, throw a footpath down. You can go over to that one. There we go. That did the trick. When in doubt, put a footpath down. I know there's only 3 of you. Do you want to like get on the fire? It's right there. It's right over there. You can basically walk. Do you want to maybe just walk? You want to do that? Oh, you're coming to work. Okay. Yeah, the fire is still burning, guys. It's still burning. Do you want to maybe grab a fire truck and go put the fire out? It's great that you're here. I'm glad you're punched in. But if you wanted to, maybe go get a fire truck, you're coming into work, and then go maybe put out the fire, that's kind of the heart and soul of firefighting. You're actually fighting a fire rather than just sitting out on the deck watching the fire burn, which I will admit is very pretty from here. It's very, very pretty. You can go up in your little tower here, little watchtower, and you can watch the fire burn. But see, right now the fire is still burning, and it's kind of burning our clothes that we spent it's a bigger fire, guys. Guys, the fire is getting bigger. Can you go fight a fire? Manually go here. And, road connection. Wait, what? What construction office? I don't have a construction office. What do you mean construction office? I don't own one of those. I've never needed one of those before. Why do you think I need one now? Can you seriously not get over there? I'm pretty sure you can, but I'm gonna build you a stupid road anyway, which I apparently can't do. Hey, you know what else helps the fire go out, Dave? When you take the game off pause mode. Yep. When you actually let people exist in time, they're fine. They just go right about their firefighting business. So maybe, Dave, instead of sitting there ranting about them and telling them they're not very good at their firefighting job, maybe you go ahead and take the game off pause mode. And then somebody can go put out the fire. See, there's 2 trucks going over to put out the fire. They said it was extinguished. I don't think so. This is very clearly still... Oh, we've lost the building. Okay. Well, I mean, good effort, guys. Good effort there. Now, is that just going to rebuild itself? Construction is stopped. Construction is not assigned to a construction office. There's all sorts of problems here. Missing resources. I just want you to rebuild this. That's my only goal here. You know what? I'm just going to hasten this by destroying you. And then I will build another one. Lord knows Stefan made me lose so much money. What's it possibly going to hurt if I just put up another storage thing? Now, what I bet that is going to do is bork my truck route. Because this is a completely new... Are you already... Oh, you already snapped yourself in. Good for you. This is a completely new warehouse. It's going to a different warehouse. Would they maybe just go back here? It's going to take me ages to find that truck. I don't suppose you have like a truck that you're concerned with. Building, rename it. No. Wow, I'm just going to have to basically hunt that thing down and figure out where the heck it is. But that is probably an excellent place to call it on Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic, for today with a minor fire, tiny fire. Obviously, next time, I gotta go deal with Sargrad down here. Holy McMoly, this is in the middle of nowhere. But we are producing iron. I mean, it does exist. It's just, what am I gonna do with this stuff? My first thought is just do a rail line. Maybe even find a way to hook it up to the coal train, and they could do both at once. So they could take about 2 to 3 days to come down here, grab some iron, and then go all the way back, grab some coal, and then go sell it. I don't know. This is in another country, but we will cope. We're getting it. We're like over a quarter of the way there to getting the iron produced, so we'll get it done somehow. And some foolish people are living here. Yeah, I know there's no food. I know there's nothing. I'm having to build a town on the fly here. Guys, do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. You know, an argument could have been made that spending an obscene amount of money on researching the theater just so I can get a sign that says Electric Boogaloo may not have been my smartest move. That is a strong argument, and that's an argument that you'd probably win, frankly. Wow, naked guy sticks his hand in a beehive. This can't end well. I don't know where I would see a leather carpet, but I'm going to imagine I had to pay an entry fee to see it.
I have a cylinder. Oh, wow, I broke Dave.
Broke Dave.
Talk amongst yourselves, I'll be back. I just dropped my controller.
Oh my goodness.